Okay, so now that we've talked about your individual identity and our shared identity as Watauga Warriors, Texans, Americans, members of the human race, members of the pale blue dot, we talked about how we might be connected to some people by DNA, like family, but we're connected to everybody by atoms. Crazy, because our atoms come from the same place. We need to revisit this idea of what the heck is identity really? Like, what is it? Is our identity ultimately made of our beliefs or our actions? Is it made of what others think about us or what jobs we do? Is it made of our impact on other people or our family? Is it what makes us different, or is it what we have in common with other people? It's a really complicated question. Also among that question is, what do you guys think? Does our identity go beyond us? Does it go beyond death? Or does our identity die with us? I think different people will have different answers to that question. So for all intents and purposes, we need to redefine identity for this third 6 weeks. We're going to make our definition much bigger. For us, identity means celebrating both our uniqueness and our individual stories, as well as our connection to others, the impact we have on others, and the stories that we share with others. So it's no longer just going to be about our individual identity, but also about the shared identity that we have with other people. Sometimes we totally share an identity, like if you have a sibling you're really, really similar to. Sometimes it seems like we don't have anything in common with somebody that lives in Italy, but maybe you both like the same type of music, or you both like the same type of sport or game. So we're going to be focusing more on, for the 6 weeks, on how our identity is our connection to other people, the impact we have, and what we share story-wise with other people. All of this is leading up to the concept of empathy. You guys might have heard of sympathy before, right? Sympathy is the ability to feel bad for someone else. You say, hey, Ms. Strip Matter, I had a really bad day. To which I might respond, oh, that really sucks. I feel bad for you. That's sympathy. That's me feeling bad for you. But empathy is different. Empathy goes deeper. It's what we all would like to have. It's on a much deeper level than sympathy. Empathy is when you take yourself and you put yourself into someone else's shoes. So empathy is seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. You take yourself and you put yourself into somebody else's shoes or in someone else's position. Instead of feeling badly for them, you feel bad with them. Instead of feeling sad that they're sad, you feel sad with them. So with empathy, if somebody came to me and said, hey, Mr. Matter, I'm having a really hard time, I'd want to sit down and say, tell me a little bit about it. And I would reach back into my own memories of ways that I could relate to this person so that I can do my best job to feel what they're feeling so I can really try to understand them. And that's where this gets tricky. So what does empathy actually look like? I want to know why you guys think empathy is important. Why is it important for us to actually talk about empathy? And then I'm going to ask you guys in your student work here in just a second and in your reflection, what are some big issues that come to mind when we talk about empathy? What are some areas that you think it's really important to try and feel what other people are feeling? So some examples might be issues like politics or feminism, or issues like LGBTQ rights or Black Lives Matter, or maybe empathy for people with difficult jobs or medical workers, first responders. Maybe family is the most important thing that you care about having empathy for, or what makes you a really good friend is the fact that you're able to have empathy. So one of your big issues is friendship. Maybe in sports on a team, it's important to have empathy. So I want you to decide for you, what are the 2 to 4 biggest issues to you that you think empathy on planet Earth, or in Watauga Middle School, or in Texas, or in America, or in the United States, what are the issues that you think are really important where we need to put ourselves in the shoes of someone else to be able to truly understand them? All right, guys, enjoy your Jamboard. I'll see you later.